welcome back to the channel, guys. Here we go, another throwback for you guys. This is the Big Buck GNCC 2014 Vet C class 30 plus. Ready for that 10-second call and get this race underway. Yep, here we go. This was a long time ago. This was my very first race at Big Buck. See if I can recognize. So we got AJ Davison on that LTR. I think on the right, I think that's Nathan Yoder. We battled with all these guys a lot. I'm not sure who's in the lead. Can't really see that guy. This is a great track, guys. As you guys know, 30 days and counting. That's it. 30 days and Big Buck round one. Oh, AJ just tapped me. Took me out. He took me out. Todd Muscala helped me out. It's the first time I met him. And actually, I met AJ because he actually saw the video of this and apologized. It was an accident. You know, that's how racing goes sometimes. But I got going again. Here we go. Dead last. So now I'm like panicking. Dead last. I think there was 11 or 12 guys in the class at this round. So now I gotta do some got some catching up to do. Gotta try to get back with the pack. This guy's definitely holding me up. Need to get around this guy. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Gotta get around this guy, gotta get around him. Alright, here we go. No, oh, I'm just gonna go that way. Here we go. So we get around him, we can move, we can start moving. Love that orange dirt over here. It's kind of like Georgia. Pretty much no rocks. This is a great track. Any of you guys know that 2019 round one was canceled. Just it had rained. I guess it rained pretty much the whole week leading up to the race, and they I think they pulled the plug. I want to say it was Wednesday or Thursday before the race weekend. It's funny because Mike, my buddy Mike, he was actually on the road coming to pick me up, and we were ready to head down there. So I had to call him, and he thought I was kidding. Oh, there's another pass. Oh, yeah, got him. Yeah, he actually thought I was kidding around. I'm like, no, they just, you know, it was just posted that the race is canceled. Nobody's going to be able to get in there, like all the big trucks and the big rigs, and it wasn't really an issue of the track. The track, you know, it would have been muddy, but it would have been fine. It's just everybody getting in and out. So you got all the big rigs, the big GNCC rigs, and you know, all the you know, the pro rigs, and then everybody with campers. It would have been a nightmare. I'm sure many of you that have raced in the past have been to at least one mudder or two and know what it's all about. So they pulled the plug on that round. And like I said, Big Buck is 30 days away, so hopefully the weather is good, and there's no cancellation of the race, because that was a bummer. And we never did go back there last year. We had another track, which was, I believe, the high voltage was the makeup race. And it's funny because that race was a mudder too, at least for the afternoon guys. You guys followed along on that one. That was pretty nasty. Just made another pass. So I'm moving, making passes, trying to get back up to the front runners of this race. You can see the weather is beautiful. So at the time, obviously over the years they've rearranged the schedule. This was actually round 4 in 2014. So we started off pretty much, normally GNCC would always start in Florida. You get Florida, then you get Georgia, back-to-back races, and then they would head to Steel Creek, I believe, and then Big Buck was round 4. But now the last couple of years they've been doing round 1 at the Big Buck, and then 2 weeks off, and then Florida, Georgia back-to-back. So, and then Steel Creek ends up being round 4, which I kind of like round one being in Florida for the back-to-back races. You get a good little vacation. It's almost kind of a tease having round one at Big Buck and then 2 weeks off and then head back south. I don't like it. I like the way they used to run it, where Florida and Georgia were the first 2 rounds and then 2 weeks off, and then you hit round 3, 2 weeks, round 4, and so on and so forth. But that's the way they do things, so it is what it is. Oh, I'm seeing some people. Oh, that guy's not in my class because he's on a 4x4. See another guy up there. He could be in my class. 2 mile marker. So a lot of you guys know Big Buck has, obviously at this time I wasn't in the afternoon race, so I never got to see it, or race it I should say. I have seen it, but I never did get to race it until years later. But Big Buck has a pretty nice FMF hill climb, followed by a pretty famous creek jump, which I'm sure most of you know about. Maybe you've done it. I've done the hill climb, but I've never done the creek jump, which I keep saying last year I was going to do it, and I got stuck on the hill climb, and I lost a little time. It was the last lap, and I just got stuck right at the top of the hill. The fans grabbed me, so I wasn't, I was fine. I got up the hill, thanks to like 6 people that grabbed me. And then the creek jump was right after that, and I chickened out because after almost dying on the hill, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to push my luck, but definitely want to hit that creek jump because it's not too bad. You just got to send it pretty much, probably second gear, just hold her wide open and send it. You definitely don't want to come up short on that one because it's a real bad landing. I've seen a lot of crashes over the years. Guys coming up just a touch short in the back wheels and doing a front flip. Alright, so this guy I believe is in my class. Looks like the same sticker. Orange at the time, orange stickers, so this guy's in my class. And I bet the guys in front of him are in my class as well. So we definitely catching guys. So we passed a few more up here, so gotta keep moving. Oh, rubbing ties. Nope, that one didn't stick. I'm still going. A little muddy here, little spots of mud. Good job wiping the camera. Like I mentioned before, this quad was pretty much bone stock. I think all I had I'd have to look. I may have had shocks. I may have had Fox shocks at this point. I think I had an FMF pipe. Because yeah, I think I had Zebra's A-arms, Fox air shocks. I'm not sure what I had in the back. It could have been a Fox podium. I know I had a stabilizer. I think I had Nerf bars at the time because I was into Nerf bars back then. Hand guards, bumper. I love that, you guys see the bar pad, that Trail Tech Vapor. Oh, watch this line, guys, watch this line. This was a good pass, look at that. That was a good pass. Alright, so I know this guy in front of me, that's my buddy, Pete Abernathy. Raced with him for quite a few years in the Vet C class, and Vet B. Had a lot of good races with Pete. A little mud on the camera. We need to wipe that camera. Gotta wipe that camera. Definitely love this track. After not racing it last year, I recognize most of it, but after watching this, it's like, wow, this is definitely a great track, and definitely stinks we missed it last year. Alright, we're still moving along. Gotta wipe that camera. Need to wipe that camera. Let's go, Johnny, wipe that camera. I can't tell. Oh, so that's still Pete in front of me. Oh, whoa, there we go. Just tagged a tree. That's not good. I'm gonna get off, back up. I didn't even have graphics back then, guys. Look at that. I was a noob and a half. Hey, wipe the camera. Awesome. Alright, we got a lap rider here. That's obviously a younger rider in a different class. Got by them pretty easily. Pete is gone. Don't even see him. So that slowed me down a bit. No big deal though. We're moving. We're moving. It's all good. Alright, here's a few riders. These are also lap riders. These riders aren't in my class either. Gotta get around them. Oh, here's a line. Right line, alright. Go, 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 go. Here we go. There's one. There's two. Alright, we're moving. Clear track, clear track. We're gonna catch Pete. We're gonna run him down. Definitely missed racing this track last year. Watching this video back, definitely like this track. It's always been a good track. Not real rocky. A little bit of mud here and there, but nothing horrible. Pretty fast track. We had some pretty consistent lap times here back in the day. Lap 1 I was 30:23, lap 2 I was 31:17, lap 3 31:16, and lap 4 30:04. Ended up missing the win here by 2 seconds, which was a bummer. Got into the lead on lap 2, which was pretty cool. You guys saw I was dead last in the start after having a small get off. And got going again and just charged and ended up making passes and took the lead on lap 1. And then lap 3 I think we hit a small bottleneck. And then I lost a couple spots. I was 3rd. And then lap 4 I was able to make 1 pass. And then pretty much chased my buddy Pete just about the whole lap and just could not get around him. He had a good race. Took his first win. He was pumped. That was actually the first time I met him. We had talked for a minute after the race. And then pretty much have been friends ever since. Have to say he's kind of a traitor now. Maybe 3 years ago he got rid of the quad and switched to a bike. So I see him usually once or twice a year. He usually comes to Snowshoe every year, and sometimes he'll make one other race here and there. He'll race on the bike, but I'll get to see him, catch up a little bit. It's always good seeing him. I think this is Pete. Is this Pete? Yeah, so we just caught Pete again. Alright, so we're doing good. I'm not sure. I think maybe, I know we passed maybe 5 or 6 guys. I know there was 11 in the class. There may have been a couple more I missed. So Pete could be 2nd right now because I came in lap 1, I was 3rd. So I could be 3rd right now because Pete was ahead. Actually no, Pete, 6 mile marker, so we got to be close to the halfway point. I think I do pass Pete before before the end of lap 1 because Pete was 4th on lap 1 and I was 3rd, so I do pass him at some point on this lap, so we'll have to see. Obviously it's been a while, 2014. I don't remember every pass I made. I remember a couple of them, but I don't remember. I remember the last lap we had because that was pretty intense. We were battling. It was awesome. But I definitely get him before we come to the finish line on lap 1. Not sure if that guy. I don't think that guy's in our class. Have to see what kind of sticker he has on him. Ooh, a little jump. Coming out to a little field section right here. You can see, I think that is 4x4 Pro pits. You can see along the edge of the field right there. And I want to say, I don't know if the finish line was over there. It may have been. Oh, come on. Yeah, that guy's got a blue sticker, so he's not in my class. Gotta get around him. Stay with Pete. Can't lose him again. Definitely love the dirt at this place, guys. It's like that orangey clay dirt, kind of like Georgia. It's funny, you see we've hit some spots with a little bit of mud, nothing crazy, and then a couple spots over here you see we're kicking up dust. Right there, a little dusty. So I think 2014 I did finally upgrade suspension. I think I got, at the time I was with Zebras Racing, so I got some set of their XC long travel A-arms. And then I think, oh I know I had a set of Fox air shocks at the time. And then I believe I just had a podium rear shock, Fox podium rear shock. I know I had a stabilizer. I had Nerf bars at the time, because back then I always used them. Honestly, the only reason why I stopped is because I would always break them. And they get expensive when you start breaking them again and again, so that's why I ditched them. I got bumpers on there, grab bars, got hand guards. One of the things I miss about this bike, you guys can see in the bar pad, I had a Trail Tech Vapor, which was definitely a cool little mod. It would track mileage, had a clock on it, just hit the 7 right there, you guys saw. Had a temperature gauge, it would track your top speed, and also your, whatever speed you were going. So a nice little tool to have out there to check some of your race action that you had during the race. Top speed was always a good one to see what kind of top speed you hit. And then it would keep track of the total mileage you raced, so that was kind of cool. Ooh, nice little downhill right there. Oh, I'm going to the left, trying to make a pass. No, keeps looking back. He knows, he hears me. Alright guys, so we don't have footage of the rest of lap 1, so this is kind of in the same spot we left off before the finish line. 10-mile marker. Alright, so I'm not sure if I had mud on the camera or what, but I don't have video of it. So the later lap, this is probably lap 3, I would think. So we're getting close to the finish line. I believe the finish line is going to come up right after this field section. Look at the dust, guys, definitely dusty. This guy is not, I don't believe this guy's in my class. I don't think he is, I can't tell. Nice field section right here, flying. Oh, there's 12, obviously it jumped mileage because we probably just avoided the afternoon section and maybe like a bike only section, so we went from 10 to 12. A lot of pitting area right here we're coming up on, all the camping spots, all trackside, good trackside parking. We should see us pretty soon because we had a spot right around here. Not sure if we'll remember it or not. It was around one of these corners, I believe. A little dusty, Oh no, so we already passed our pits. We're coming to the finish line. Yep, we're working our way to the finish line. I think this is the last few corners. Yep, see the red tent right around this tree. Should hit the finish line. Yep, there it is. One more turn. 2 laps to go. We only get one more lap because we'll get lapped by the 4x4 pros. So this is lap 4. So I just scanned in 3rd, and then I do make a pass at some point, and get back into 2nd. And like I was saying, me and Pete pretty much run the whole rest of the way right to the checkered flag, and he would win by 2 seconds. Here's like the 4x4 pro pits. So this ties into right where we started. You can see the start is on the right over there. Drive by the crash site one more time. You guys can see the crash site where I went off when I went off the track on the start. Right over here. I'm not gonna make sure I don't touch that guy. Right there is where I hit. So I made a pass, made another pass. That's good. I don't think those guys were in my class though. And that's it. So this would be the last lap. Like I said, made one more pass at some point and got into 2nd. That's where I would stay. Definitely a good race, good track. Had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please shoot me a like on it. That actually helps me out a ton, guys. Alright? Any questions? Drop me a comment. And if you guys aren't yet, please subscribe. We're closing in on 7,000 subs. We're 600-ish away, 650 away, something like that, 640 away. So we're getting steady growth every day. It's pretty cool. Maybe 10 to 20 subs every day. Definitely cool. Seeing the channel still growing, still gaining momentum. So please subscribe if you're not, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Alright, thanks for watching as always, guys.